at power forward.
So added excitement in the arena tonight, Doris. A matchup that gets every basketball fan excited.
A game like this, BA, has league-wide appeal. That's the kind of star power we've got on the court tonight. What a measuring stick for each team going forward.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Josh Green, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Powell in at the 5. And Doncic with the jam.
Well, the exceptional handle. Doncic has every move, can go in any direction. Look out, folks.
Booker, the pass to Paul. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Doncic. Powell with it. Tries again. Kleber outside. Now Green. Now Irving. Booker defending. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
This guy is as difficult to cover as there is in the NBA. Kyrie Irving, the master at drawing contact.
And you know, you felt this coming ever since summer when the idea of Kyrie Irving out of Brooklyn. Now, we all know the two sides just couldn't see a long-term future together. So the Nets were able to send Irving away and get something before he left in free agency. And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Here's Doncic. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Doncic passes to Green. Out to Kleber. Deflects the pass. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Durant. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Well, because of the size, Kevin Durant can get a clean look from mid-range pretty much any time he wants.
Irving goes in, and that one's good. And Green with the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Doncic on the wing. Here's Powell. Pass to Doncic. Kleber outside. Doncic with it. Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, one thing Kyrie Irving has talked about is reclaiming his power, Grant.
Well, he has stopped listening to the outside voices telling him what to do, finding his own purpose and his identity. And at times, that's meant being something of a renegade.
Now here's Paul. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. A selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Doncic. Uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 6 points. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever goes.
BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Paul. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Aiden. And Aiden with the stuff.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Doncic. He has 6.
Authoritative finish by Luka Doncic above the rim.
Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Durant. And that misses. That would have put him up. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Pass to Irving. Powell outside. Doncic outside. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
With the step back. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. And Irving, the bucket on the assist by Doncic. 10 points for him.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Booker. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
How about the ability to adjust after the contact? Booker, the score in the end one.
That free throw good from Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass. Irving's got 12.
Kyrie Irving comes at the game with a scorer's mentality, and right now he is carrying the offense.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We're coming right back.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. We've got Maxi Kleber. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Green in at the 3 slot.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
This Mavericks team, Grant, they are loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Well, this is where Dwight Powell is in his element. All of those physical abilities coming to bear on the interior. Nicely done.
And the shot goes down. He has 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Kleber finds Irving. And Durant with the block.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end. Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Durant draws the double. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Warren's checked in for the Suns. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Kleber. Nice D from Durant. The Suns trailing. Left side Paul. It's Warren on the wing. into the lane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, T.J. Warren has the kind of frame that allows him to play through contact.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully, he'll learn from that.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer, pretty dime there.
Kept alive. Pass to Irving. They shoot again. And there's the drive. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Left side Warren. Fires from deep. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Warren's got 5 now.
Well, just great recognition. Rise and fire and catch and shoot. T.J. Warren says, I can do that.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And Durant with the big finish.
How about the explosiveness from Kevin Durant? What injury? Forget about that, folks. Up and off his feet.
Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Warren's shot is good.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing. Well, that's the incredible leaping ability from Dwight Powell. Just jams it home.
Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Powell. Unloads from 13. It's stolen by Warren. Left side Paul. Driving to the basket. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
There's some elusivity to Chris Paul's play. He's got the knack to get into the teeth of the defense and make something happen.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
The always aware Chris Paul, one of the great passers in history. There's another assist.
Powell passes to Doncic. Out to Kleber. Powell left side. And Powell with the stuff.
Assisted.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And Durant with the big finish.
We are talking about one of the greatest scorers in the history of NBA basketball. Kevin Durant's doing some work right now.
Pass to Kleber. Back to Doncic. And stolen by Paul. And here's Ayton. Here's Warren. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, strong desire to get on the interior. T.J. Warren attacking with ferocity.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Suns on top, up by 5.
The Mavericks, 35.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Warren in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Booker. It's stolen by Green. Doncic finds Kleber. And Durant with the block. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, B.A., they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
Paul passes to Booker. Now Durant. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Powell with a steal. Outside Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Biyombo.
This guy is an absolutely electric talent, can completely take over a game. Kyrie Irving able to be a facilitator, a scorer, and we know he doesn't duck the big moments. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Outside Durant. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Irving, and it's all tied up. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
So many things go into Kyrie Irving's game. Right there, the quickness and the craftiness on the drive. It's special.
The kick out to Paul. Crafty move, nifty move. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 5th assist in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Good on the bucket.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
And you look at the intangibles of Luka Doncic. He has some of the best court awareness in the league, and that shows up most with his passing and body control. Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Timeout called. The Mavericks. And the way Doncic can feel the defenders around him speaks to his great court sense, Grant.
No question. And the elite footwork he has makes the most of it. I mean, one of the best at shielding defenders with his body. It's really how he can navigate through a defense with ease.
That was your son, Andrew Dempsey, and everyone. Give it up for them once again.
Dallas calls timeout. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low, and with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Doncic. Here he goes. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
What a finish by Luka Doncic. Don't underestimate his strength. The Don has got that in his game.
And Doncic with the jam.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
And it's Green missing. The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And a foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. Doncic passes to Irving. Green with the ball. Outside for Irving. Hey, Warren with the nice defensive effort. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now, but you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Cameron Payne taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Down low. Biyombo with a steal. Warren with the ball. Green picks him up. And stolen by Irving. Pass to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
Here's Warren. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Warren's got 4 points in the quarter, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
That's so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3, Durant. Offensive board. Pass to Biyombo. Outside Durant. The 3-ball. Here's Booker. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Booker's got 8 points.
Well, that's simply a case where Devin Booker outworks the opposition and gets a second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Biyombo. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Kleber. Kleber's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Irving. Outside for Green. Doncic outside. Here's Kleber. That shot is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Mavericks on top, leading by 1.
And please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court right now for the Mavericks. They've got Luka Doncic. Green out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Powell in at center. Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Paul against Doncic. Ayton passes to Paul. Kicks it out to Warren. Second shot opportunity. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Dwight Powell.
But you can't allow T.J. Warren to get this close to the cup. Once you do, you have to foul him.
At the line for 2.
And so Warren nails them both. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Outside Irving. To the left side wing. And stolen by Durant. And stolen by Irving. He goes up. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
This is a smart kid. He works hard, right? I mean, Powell draws the foul, gets to the line. Nicely done, young man.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
The Mavericks trailing. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Doncic. What a terrific move that is. Doncic has gotten 4 this quarter. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Durant, no good. Dallas is shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Irving. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Paul passes to Durant.
There seems to me to be a quiet toughness to Kevin Durant. This is a guy who makes his own decisions, shuts out the noise, and is willing to embrace change.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Paul to the paint. Powell with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Dallas lead.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Paul can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Green, the pass to Irving. Oh, denied by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. Paul with it. Now Doncic defending. Outside Durant. Drives to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA. If there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Doncic, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Pass to Booker. To Warren. For 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Irving. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got assist number 8 here already in the game.
Chris Paul has never shied away from handling the ball and these opportunities that he knows are coming because of it. You've got to deliver at the free throw line right now.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And he makes both free throws.
You must embrace the pressure and knock down critical free throws. Nicely done.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Phoenix no good that time either.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
And the shot goes. And it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Durant, no good.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Luka Doncic.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
.36 seconds left in the fourth. To the inside, Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
That one's good for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Green, the pass to Doncic. From deep. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 30 points.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
This should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. I love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul goes in, and the rejection by Zubac. Second shot opportunity. Okogie misses.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Morris finds Zubac. Inside. Out to Morris. Leonard the pass to Zubac. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
And that one drops.
You can't teach those instincts. Westbrook just has a nose for it. Always seems to be in the right spot at the right time.
Now here's Booker. Lets it go from deep. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Outside Westbrook. Leonard with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
What concentration from Kawhi Leonard, rising up and firing it.
Okogie, the pass to KD. Dishes it to Ayton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Leonard. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Here's Ayton. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, G8, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Westbrook. Here's Leonard. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
Count that one.
Not just an outside shooter. Booker is also skilled at getting it done from that area as well. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morris with the block. And Leonard has it in the corner. Pass to Zubac, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix, trailing by 5. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty for Los Angeles. They've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark.
So explosive with the dunk. Kawhi Leonard gets up quick to slam it down.
Phoenix with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. The 3 from KD. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Los Angeles leading by 7. Kicks it out to Leonard. 59 seconds left in the first quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now here's Leonard. D right on him.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
And here's KD for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Phoenix foul.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
The all-around game Paul George possesses is so special. His versatility is what makes him so valuable.
Clippers leading by 8. Outside Westbrook. Out to Morris. George looking over the floor. Back to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
Here's a Kogi. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
What I love about Russell Westbrook, he plays with maximum effort every single night. You can be sure he's not taking any plays off.
Paul with the 3, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. The Clippers lead by 12.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth team.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Clippers team out there.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
And the Clippers, looking at who they've got, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in a point guard. And I think, Steve, now we see less real grudge matches than we did before. But do you like seeing those games where there is no love lost, where there is some bad blood and some contention?
Kevin, I love it. Yes, friends off the court, but on the court, you got to go at each other. And when it's over, win or lose, you leave it right there and you go back to being friends.
Lee with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Durant deciding where to go with it. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Durant, a problem for the defense. He can create quality looks basically at will.
Zubac finds Morris. Back to Zubac. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ayton. Westbrook against Lee. The pass to Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Paul checked in for Lee. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Ball against Westbrook. For 3, Ross. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Leonard a good look. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Here's George, and George with the stuff.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that
A
dunk?
nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Suns trail by 12. Durant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You better start picking him up at half court. KD is that kind of shooter.
Outside, George. On the wing, Morris. Clock at 6. George dishes to Morris. Back to George. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Fouling to try and stop the shot, but PG-13 with terrific body control makes him pay.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Westbrook against Paul, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And as a defender trying to stop the drive, Chris Paul shifts gears so well, it's hard to beat him to the spot.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
He hits the second from the line. Smitty, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Here's Leonard. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also give them a lot of credit for that attack mode mentality off the dribble, getting a lot of points off the penetration.
Here's Leonard, and there's the drive. Outside for George. Outside Leonard. Here's Zubac. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Zubac has got 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Booker. Here's KD. 7 points in the game. Over Morris. That one off the back iron and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Westbrook kicks to George. Hit the crossover. Passes it to Zubac. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Back to Paul. Down low. Here's Ross. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's George for 3. No good on the shot. And so we conclude the first half. I'll say thanks, David, and we'll be we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Ross in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Here's Booker. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Morris. So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. And so George will bring it up for Los Angeles. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. And thinking back to that 2017 MVP season for Russell Westbrook, Steve, you know, he averaged a triple-double.
Kevin, what's incredible to me, Russ did it 3 straight years with OKC. Then again with the Wizards. Westbrook's numbers are out of this world. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And a rejection by Zubac. And now the Clippers on the break. The shot by George, wide open. Hits the 3 from the wing. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
One of George's main strengths, able to stretch the floor with his outside shooting.
Steps back. Here's Booker, and it's sent back by George. One-on-one fast break. Westbrook passes to Morris, and the shot goes down. Morris has got 6 points.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
Paul kicks to KD. Back to Paul. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 6 points for Chris Paul.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
Westbrook passes to Morris. Stolen by Durant. It's tipped. Pass to Zubac. To the inside, Leonard. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. Paul with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Booker with no one around. No good with the triple.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Westbrook dishes to Leonard. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Phoenix, 15-point game. Paul with the steal.
I'll tell you what, terrific anticipation defensively. Tracked it all the way. That pass had no chance.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. For 3, Durant. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the 3. Stolen by Durant. Paul outside. KD finds Booker. Cross on the wing. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morris passes to Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Zubac. Outside for George. 6 to shoot. No good on the 3. Suns trail by 15. The feed now to Ayton. It's stolen by Morris. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good on the assist by George.
3-point field.
George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, Paul knows the defense is locked in on him, so he takes advantage and finds the open man.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. And the dunk by Zubac.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Nice play there from Terrence Ross to create something on the trip and earn his way to the line.
For Phoenix, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. The kick out to Westbrook. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Clippers lead. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
They get it back. Out to Morris. Morris with a screen on Warren. And here's Leonard from 3. And Warren, here we go. And it's Warren with the jam.
Beautiful ball movement from Kevin Durant. Easily finding his shooters that are ready to knock him down.
To the paint. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. 15 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your... Opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Paul can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 19 points. Westbrook finds Morris. Back to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul for 3.
A stellar defender. Leonard's impeccable timing on this end allows him to reject shots.
Phoenix with the ball. Here's Booker.
Bringing a strong work ethic defensively. Morris grinding on the shooter there.
Snatched up. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Outside for George. And again, the turnover by the Clippers.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
And KD's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 16. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Yes, that goes in. Paul's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
To the left wing. He takes it in, and the rejection by Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Lets it go. Los Angeles with another miss. Suns trail by 14. Durant kicks to Booker.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Over George. That one a little long.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He is absolutely not afraid of anybody. Russ takes on anyone, anywhere, and plays with such tenacity.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Clippers.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Paul George.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
And the wide-open shot from Morris. That ball, nice speed that time from George. And the Clippers lead by 21. Here's Paul, drives to the hoop, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for the Clippers.
And the first one drops.
Kawhi Leonard at the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, Kawhi has always been an elite defender, but he's become just as fearsome on the offensive end. You can tell he never stops working on his game.
And the rejection by Zubac. Outside, George from deep. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Stolen by Warren. For 3, Booker. No good there. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith. perfect matchup in the back. Let's rewind here a little bit. Go back to when you played. Who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan. Not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. On the wing, Irving. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Goes back up. And Doncic finishes inside.
And he's become a true warrior on the backboard. Doncic understands how to position himself on that offensive board.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Green up on top. Back to Doncic. Powell kicks to Green. Dallas moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Doncic passes to Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly. And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years. Working his way for a high percentage look, that's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Powell, and he drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs, it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets.
Here's George. The Mavericks making the shot. And the dunk by Zubac.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. Great all-around player.
Pass to Irving. Now Kleber. And here's Irving. Kleber with the bucket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Westbrook finds George. Inside, here's Morris. Doncic against Westbrook. A shake. Back to Leonard. Pass to George. Doncic with the steal. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Doncic. And the rejection by Zubac. Outside Leonard to the middle. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. And Maxi Kleber is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy. And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Here's Powell. That shot off. The Clippers go the other way with it. Morris outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Morris has got 5.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Here's Westbrook. 56 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, George. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 3 assists now in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. There's 42 seconds left in the first.
A good defensive effort from Westbrook there. When he uses his quickness and length, he can take a shooter out of their rhythm.
And Leonard gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Outside for George. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space, does not hesitate there.
It's stolen by Morris. Here's Leonard. Drops in the layup for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. And that one is good.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Got that one up quick. Zubac has got 6 points.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you knew things were going south for Irving and the Nets when they couldn't agree on a contract. He was eventually traded and is a big talent boost to this team. Kyrie still has all the talent in the world, even if it comes with some risk. And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
George dishes to Leonard. Here's the drive, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, what makes Kawhi Leonard so effective on those kinds of drives is the kind of pace he goes at it with. He's able to decipher the defense and knows where the help is coming from, and yet he still scores.
Kleber. Not going to go that time. George with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 7. Fires from the corner. Westbrook kicks to Leonard. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Morris for 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
It's Westbrook with the drive, and Westbrook throws it down.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
And it's George missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And here we go with Westbrook heading to the hoop. For the finish, and George with this stuff.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
It's Irving, top of the key. Here's Kleber. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career, playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Now the pass to Zubac. Got a piece of it. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Powell with the ball.
Well, great to see Kyrie Irving getting after it on the defensive end, showing how quick those hands could be, not with the ball handling, but knocking the ball away.
Westbrook finds Zubac. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For Dallas, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for Dallas, Dwight.
That one is off. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Irving, good.
And this is when Kyrie is at his best, getting to his spots on the floor, executing and playing with some aggressiveness.
Morris outside. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Morris. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Irving passes to Green. Another 3 for Dallas.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Westbrook against Doncic. Outside for George. Back to Westbrook. Morris with the screen for Westbrook. Down low. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 7 points in the game.
And you can see Morris on the roll. A well-coordinated athlete, no trouble converting there.
Out to Doncic. Stolen by George. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Zubac. The 3 from George. Kleber with the rebound. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Kyrie's such an unpredictable player in a lot of ways, but when he's on, there's few players in the league that can match up with his pure scoring ability. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Here we go. Once again, your D-Town crew. Give him a hand, fans. Timeout clock to Dallas. Okay, fans, time to make some noise for your D.
Here's Doncic. Maxi Kleber is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. Then there's Doncic. And it's Powell in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Green.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here. There are only a few players in the league who could hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Green kicks to Kleber. Dallas moving it around. Here's Doncic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
And he can't hit the second. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
George with no one around. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. George has got 13.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
On the wing, Green. Poke loose.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Leonard attacking.
And so little can be done to stop that. Leonard with the jets to screen down the lane, then tops it off with the thunder finish.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, that they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
George, no good. Mavericks trail by 7. Irving kicks to Kleber. And Kleber slams it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outsized factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Doncic with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the dunk by Powell.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Possession just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Doncic with the steal. Knocked loose. Stolen by George. Westbrook dishes to George. Westbrook against Doncic. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Green passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Outside, George. From deep. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Irving attacking. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. George passes to Zubac. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, Paul George definitely had a chance to take that one himself, but he makes the smart play and a quick dish to a teammate.
Over in the corner, Green. To the middle. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 9 points. 3rd quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
2 on the clock. And there's the bucket as Irving finishes it off inside. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
You just never know where the shots are going to come from Kyrie on the inside. So creative with his finishes.
And as we finish the 3rd quarter. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Los Angeles calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. We're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thanks, David.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Setting the floor for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Here's Irving. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And the Mavericks call time here. The Mavericks leading. Up top, Doncic. He's covered by Westbrook. And the rejection by Zubac. The 3 from George. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 9 points here in the 2nd half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together, and if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages. You know, Paul George, really a true two-way player in the NBA. He gives you so much on both ends, so you get all-star value offensively and defensively.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
At the line for Dallas.
And that one falls for Cleveland.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Westbrook. 23 points for George.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Westbrook with the steal. Outside Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. Misses the three. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Kleber kicks to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Kleber with the bucket. Kleber's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. Leonard against Green. Out to Doncic. Back to Green. Passes to Kleber. 4 on the shot clock. Irving drives in. That shot off the mark. And it's Westbrook with the ball. Brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Pass to Morris. On the wing, George. Zubac, a screen on Kleber. George passes to Zubac. Irving against Morris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
There's a calm to Kyrie's game. That should help him right now.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
They've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps. Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Clippers trail by 3. A 3 from Leonard. A shot's good on the assist by George.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Irving kicks to Kleber. And the rejection by Zubac. George passes to Morris. George looking over the floor. Back to Morris. The kick out to Westbrook. And again, the Clippers turn it over.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Green left side. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Leonard dishes to Morris. Doncic against Westbrook. And the Clippers call time here. It's tied at 65. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Leonard, the pass to Zubac.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And that bucket ignites the crowd.
And the emotions of these fans right now boiling over after that shot.
Outside Westbrook. He lobs it up.
Well, recognizing the size mismatch and then turns it into an easy basket there. They've got to do a better job with defensive help.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
We hope you get home safe. We can't wait to see you again. Peace.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry,
that tend to make great decisions.
And that's the value of experience. You know what you're good at, and you limit your mistakes. It's hard to fool a person who sees it all.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in its center. Now here's Irving. Doncic finds Irving. Here's Kleber, guarded by Durant. Here's Irving. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for. In a league with the most skilled athletes in the world, Kyrie Irving just stands out. He can do anything with his handle, and he has every finish around the hoop.
Phoenix no good that time either. Green against Booker. Irving, the pass to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. So it's Phoenix now. 4-point game. Talking about Kyrie, I'll put you on the spot here, Richard. Is he the most skilled current NBA player?
Yes, without a doubt. He is the most skilled current NBA player, and it's really him and then everyone else because it's the efficiency in which he can do it. And you did put me on the spot. Obviously, Steph has handles and a shot. The Beard can do some crazy stuff also, but Kyrie is my top.
Count it.
When you come out to an NBA game, that's what you want to see. Devin Booker putting on a show.
Kleber down low. Durant's there. Powell finds Green. Outside Irving. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Steps back. Outside Booker. This one for three. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. Doncic passes to Powell. Oh, Booker with a block. Ball against Irving. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Sharp find by Paul, one of the best passers of all time.
Irving, the pass to Powell. And that one's good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Right side Booker. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Kleber.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Irving attacking. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
And he knocks down the first one. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Now here's Irving. 7 points in the game. Outside for Green. In transition, here come the Suns. Doncic pulls down the board.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Basket counts. Irving's got 9.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Mavericks have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Kleber passes to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news to the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Doncic. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Outside Paul. Back to Okogie. Fires for three. Ayton passes to Paul. Second chance shot. Pass to Okogie. Over Green. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. To the right side. And it's Kleber off the drive. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Okogie on the wing from outside the arc. Now pulls it in. Right side Green with 2 seconds left. And it's hammered home by Green.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Mavericks ahead, up by 7. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
We've got Josh Green. Luka Doncic is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Kleber in at the 4 slot. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. And Ayton gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Ayton get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
All right, here's a tip for the defense in this one. Avoid sending Chris Paul to the line at all costs because he will punish you if you do.
Shot is up. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Booker finds Durant. From outside, off the mark. Well, when it comes to free throw shooting, Paul is one of the best in the league.
Well, in 2021, he was the best in the league, hitting 93% of his shots he took from the stripe. You're simply better off letting him take the shot clean.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Kleber. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Booker against Irving. Okogie on the wing. Outside Durant. Shoots over Kleber. No good off the back of the rim. The Mavericks leading. Now Irving, guarded by Durant. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 11 points.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Kleber outside. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world.
Here's Doncic. Count it.
And the strength of Doncic allows him to play through contact. Surprised he didn't get the star treatment there. No whistle.
Pass to Okogie. Green with the defensive effort. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Irving for 3. Kicks it to Doncic. Takes the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Booker with it. Picked up by Powell. Back to Booker. Powell with a steal. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Paul. Inside. Here's Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
The first free throw is good.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's Okogie. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
At about 230 pounds, Doncic is a load down low.
Irving for 3. No luck on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Luka Doncic. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Booker. The Suns trailing. Up top, Paul, guarded by Doncic. Outside, Durant. Three-pointer. Suns keep it alive. Outside, Booker. Back to Okogie. Beyond the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Here's Durant. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Good.
When Kyrie is attacking, he is hard to contain because you know what? He can finish drives in any way possible.
Booker can't get it to go. Outside Irving. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Paul. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Even in the later stages of his career, Hall's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
And the first half now in the books. The Mavericks on top, leading by 7. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaFour. Thanks, Allie. After the... We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And Dallas calls time here.
Give it up one more time for your detailed crew.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks. Mavericks shooting the ball 70% in this game. Kicking off the second half. Here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Okogie in at the 3.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Kleber. Doncic outside. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, such a creative playmaker. Love seeing Irving find the open teammate and make the right pass.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Chris Paul, 2 shots.
That one misses.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Here's Booker. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 8 rebounds in the game. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Here's Paul. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's Dallas now. They're on a 10-1 run. Green for 3. Stolen by Booker. They're running. Up ahead. And Durant with the big finish.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Doncic, no good. The Suns have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Yes, it's good. Paul's got 5 points.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
And it's Doncic on the drive.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Phoenix, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Paul against Doncic. Pass to Booker. Goes back up. The Mavericks pull it in.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Green finds Irving. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Booker. That shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. Oh, sweet move. And the layup by Irving. Irving's got 19 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Oh, got him with the pump fake. Savvy move there.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
And here's Doncic outside. Nails it from 3. He's got 24.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is. Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Green for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. 9 points in the game.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Here's Paul. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got rebound number 8 now. And it's hammered home by Green.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Paul, shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Right side Durant. Will it go? Doncic pulls down the board. Outside Irving. And the Mavericks, another three.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Yep, that one's good.
I love how creative Paul is at penetrating inside. Talented at reading angles and exploiting the holes in the D.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He's been lighting it up tonight. 24 points. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Green. And it's Doncic in at the one. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that one's good. Green.
Now, Kyrie has the ability to rack up a ton of assists. He knows how to find the open man.
They get it back. Outside for Booker. Pass to Okogie. Launches a three. The offensive rebound to the wing, right side. Paul for three. Doesn't go that time.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Back to Irving. Now Kleber. Here's the three. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here already in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Okogie tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Green for three. The Mavericks rebound. Doncic left side. Green, the pass to Powell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Third personal foul.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas. The Suns have gotten nothing to fall in this fourth quarter. 0 of 5. Here's Ayton. Outside Paul. To end the run. Nails it from beyond the arc.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
Pass to Green. Outside Irving. Paul against Doncic. Going inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Takes a step back. Here's Booker. Oh, great D that time from Powell. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Here's Kleber. Outside, Green. Fires in the triple. Green's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Okogie. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Green finds Irving. The three is up.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And that one's good. Doncic has got 28.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
Here's Booker. Here's Ayton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
That's good from Ayton. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Durant inside. He's checked by Kleber, and the layup falls.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Mavericks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
Back to Green. Pass to Powell. Stolen by Ayton. Durant drives in, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
Out to Kleber, and stolen by Durant. Outside Paul. No luck on that one, and the Mavericks going the other way now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. The kick to Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Maxi Kleber.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, he better jump.
And both free throws good for Durant. Here's Doncic. Irving for 3. No good on the shot. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this...
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
some NBA action. Now, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's a Kogi in at the 3 spot. Now here's Westbrook following the miss by DeAndre Ayton.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor and finding his open teammate.
A Kogi for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Westbrook surveying the D. Nobody near George. Off target with his 3. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Here's KD. It's rebounded by Leonard. Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
It's tipped. Booker the pass to KD. Back to Booker. Outside, KD. Oh, drew the foul. Almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
What we know about Kevin Durant is this is a seasoned veteran who is so comfortable in his own skin. For Kevin Durant, it's about the purity of the game and the competition.
And the second free throw, good.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Craig, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Leonard on the wing. The dish to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, at 6'9" with good athleticism, dunking not a problem for Mr. Morris. Give him some space, and he makes you pay.
KD's shot is off.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
You know, Doris, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community. Boy, if you allow Kevin Durant to play in space, in transition, you can turn the lights out.
Morris kicks to Leonard. Morris with the screen for Leonard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, it's been great to see the Clippers rise to prominence over the last 10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, listen, this was an organization that spent years in futility, but you have to admire the transformation that has led to consistent success. They used to be a franchise that made the playoffs maybe once in a decade. Now you expect them to contend in the West. Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
And KD drops them both.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Here's Zubac, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Durant attacking, banked in off the glass. Durant's got 9.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using them to cut up the defense there with ease.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. A nice shot by KD. 11 points in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Okogie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes it out to Booker. With some arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And Durant sends it back.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Here's Okogie. He's covered by Leonard. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Booker the pass to Ayton. Paul outside. Paul can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Nobody near Leonard. That shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Stolen by Westbrook. Outside Leonard. Zubac kicks to Morris. Launches a three. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Takes a step back. Booker the pass to Ayton. Here's Westbrook. And the shot is long. 1 second left. The shot that time, not on target. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Clippers ahead, up 1.
And your Clippers Houston team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. Zubac the pass to George. Over Booker. The shot by George, no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Here's Ayton, and the rejection by Zubac. Left side, Leonard. Trains the three-pointer. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Clippers.
Kawhi Leonard has built that three-point game now to add to the mid-range and the ability to draw contact. Now you got to guard him everywhere.
And it's Paul missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing from him.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Leonard with the bucket.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Nice move. Out to Morris from outside the arc. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Morris has got 9 points.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And providing the support, boy, they needed. That stops a 12-0 run by the Clippers.
And here's Leonard from 3. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick-and-roll game to perfection.
Here's Booker. The baseline jumper goes down. Booker's got 4 points this quarter. And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more. You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Booker with it. George picks him up. Westbrook against Paul. Pulls up. High post. It's hauled in by George.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Traps in the tray. 12 points for him.
It's really clear to me that Marcus Morris has an unshakable belief in his ability to score at will.
Booker in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. No good from Booker. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Morris passes to Zubac. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot, some solid defense from Ayton.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Okogie misses. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's George. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Size and strength. Paul George has both, and you love his willingness to play through contact.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Leonard missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Durant. They can't stop the run with that one.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The 3 from George. It doesn't go for him. Booker outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after half.
Your Clippers, 33. The Suns, 17.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Marcus Morris.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue. That one goes in. KD's got 13.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Ayton trying to break free. That one wide left. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Here's Booker. Got it from 16 feet. And it's 6 points for Devin Booker.
Well, just an intelligent move by Booker, right? If you've got to get to the mid-range game to open up other aspects, do it.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Orange checked in for Josh Okogie.
Personal foul. Substitution for the Suns.
Suns trail by 14. Here's Booker. He has 6. And the rejection by Zubats. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Clippers lead by 16.
Well, Marcus Morris, when he's engaged on the offensive end, can be a dangerous scorer.
Paul. A shot off that time. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Westbrook, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Booker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And it goes down 2 points. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you've got to be, as a guard, calm and in control on the interior. Devin Booker, so much confidence in his game.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And George drops them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Paul dishes to Warren. And it's off from three-point range. Inside.
He may not be the, quote, pure point guard in the traditional sense, but the passing game of Russell Westbrook is so impactful.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Now, Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Morris kicks to Zubats. Over Paul. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
On the wing, Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Durant attacking, and KD throws it down.
KD is a force of nature. Sensational dunk at the rim.
Here's Leonard going inside.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there. Here's Paul. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
To the paint. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Bounce pass from Warren. The drive by Paul. The rebound by Paul George. George has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pulls up on the wing, and it's Leonard. That time on an assist by Westbrook. 12 points for Leonard.
Well, the offensive effort pays off for Kawhi Leonard. Right now, getting the defense into the mid-range area and then rise and fire.
Booker against George. No good from Booker. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard finds George. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That one on 8.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Right side Warren. Here's the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Warren. Now here's Paul. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Suns trail by 19. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Warren, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside Westbrook. Zubac the pass to Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. Tries it from 19. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
Paul with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Incredible wingspan, unbelievable hands. The alley-oop is easy.
Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
He is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Ayton dishes the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. To the inside. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Right now, the game is coming easy to Kawhi Leonard. He's in rhythm, and he knows it.
Outside Warren. Booker with no one around. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 23 for 3. Westbrook, no good. Stolen by Westbrook. Durant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Ayton up top. Shoots over Zubac. And again, it's the Suns missing. LA has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Out to the right wing. Paul kicks to Warren. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Goes up on the high post. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Los Angeles guys, shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Westbrook, no good. The Suns shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. To the middle. Tries to keep it alive. Ayton, the pass to Warren. Paul against Westbrook. The drive by Paul. Makes it off the glass. Paul's got 10 points here in the 2nd half.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
He gets it in there.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
With the step back. Here's Booker. Outside for KD. Tries again. And Ayton with the layup.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers from Russell Westbrook.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Paul with the buckets.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's KD. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Well, for the Clippers, they can just run out the clock. Now Westbrook. Outside, George. Puts up a three. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
No good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know they're fans.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Ready for some NBA basketball on 2K. Well, Grant, we've got two savvy veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. We've got Josh Green, Kyrie Irving out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Kleber in at the 4. Now here's Powell. Doncic outside. On the take, and Doncic hammers it home.
So creative on the attack. I like whenever Doncic knifes inside and looks to score.
4-3, and Kawhi Leonard hits from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Kleber. Doncic with it, pounded by Westbrook. Back to Kleber. Doncic outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Morris.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. With his great length and skill, Paul George has no trouble getting points in the paint. That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Now here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Irving. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Morris outside. There's the 3. Second chance shot. And Zubac with the lay-in.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Here's Doncic. He takes it in. And Doncic with the jam.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
Tipped. It's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Irving. Powell with it. Outside for Green. Here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Zubac's high post. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's Doncic. Rejected by George.
An all-defensive first-teamer multiple times. Paul George has a nose for the ball.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. Doncic passes to Powell. Kleber finds Powell.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Mavericks.
That one falls for Powell.
At the line for 2.
And so Powell nails them both. Here's Westbrook. It's George on the wing. He's guarded by Irving. Up top, Morris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Oh, Morris with a steal.
He was all over that play. He knew exactly where they were going with the ball and swiped it away.
What an athlete Paul George is, leaping up with such ease on those throwdowns.
Now here's Powell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Mavericks have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Doncic finds Irving on the wing. Green. Back to Irving. Doncic passes to Irving. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
The bus driver with the ball in his hand. Kyrie keeps the defenders off balance.
Right wing. Kleber with a steal. And now the Mavs on the run. And that one's good. Irving's gotten his second bucket of the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Now here's Irving. Out to Powell. The three. It's rebounded by Morris. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Powell with a steal. Irving against Leonard. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Doncic.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
George, no good. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Irving. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. Shoots over Powell. Westbrook. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Maxi Kleber out there with Dwight Powell. Then it's Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Irving in at the 2. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
This speaks to Westbrook's high level of awareness. Understands when one of his guys is wide open.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
The Clippers trail. Pass to Zubac. Back to Westbrook. Up and over Doncic.
Encouraging to see Doncic hustle like this on defense, wanting to make an impact and doing just this.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Mavericks this season are trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that.
Russell Westbrook's ranks on the all-time list are incredible. He's in the top 100 for points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And don't forget, he's the triple-double king.
And here are the Mavericks now. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Here's Irving. Pass to Powell. And it's good for 2. Powell's got 6 points.
Great change of direction. He sold the defense that he was taking the look and instead found his teammate for an even better one.
And with Westbrook, is there anyone you could see breaking his triple-double record?
BA, I think Luka Doncic has a chance. He's already in the top 10 on that list and has a long career ahead of him. I remember thinking no one would break Oscar's record, but Russell did it.
Here's Irving. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. Basket's good.
When we talk about guards in the NBA, Kyrie is the best finisher in the paint.
George, no good. For Dallas, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Irving goes in. George with the block. Back to Leonard. George against Irving. George, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Irving. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, Would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, B.A. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Irving, no good. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And it's Morris penetrating. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Dallas has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Green, the pass to Doncic. And that comes off the assist by Green. Doncic has got 10 points.
When you watch Luka play, you can't forget he's 6'7". He can more than hold his own inside.
George passes to Morris. From 9 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot. Morris has got his first points in this one.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
To the middle. Powell's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Sinks the tray.
As a coach, he feels so comfortable with Kawhi on the floor. He's one of those guys, when the clock is ticking down, get him the ball.
Here's George. And George with the jam.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Now here's George. He's got 10. Back to Morris. And Kyrie Irving clears the rebound.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Zubac passes to Morris. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Westbrook's got his second basket of the game.
Be careful. When Westbrook is knocking down those consistently, watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Powell, it's good.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap.
The Mavericks, 33. And put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Dallas calls timeout.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
The Mavericks shooting it with confidence, 54% so far. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's Green, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Out of bounds.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Westbrook, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Now here's Kleber. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. Westbrook with it. Now Doncic defending. Here's George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Irving, no good. The Clippers trail, and they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Morris passes to Zubac. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Leonard.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Doncic. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
And George with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. It's good.
On his drives, Kawhi can be just devastating, completely overwhelming the D.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that, the ability to finish with that level of authority. Beautiful ball movement, draw and kick. The defense can't catch up.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Powell's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his 2nd season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Alan. Thank you.
You see the power right there from Kawhi. Absorbs contact and able to convert right through it.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
And both free throws good for Green. The Clippers in the lead. George, a deep 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Now here's Westbrook. Give him 8 points now. Here's Zubac. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Green. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Green's got 6.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Inside, it's tipped. Powell with it. He's picked up by Westbrook. From downtown, and the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For Dallas, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Pass to Powell. And here's Kleber. Here's Irving. George defending. And no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. It's George on the wing. Now here's Westbrook. Morris sets a screen. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. Kleber with a steal. Pass to Powell. Kleber outside. Here's Doncic. Outside for Green. Tries again, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed. Even
the previous play is under review.
No doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And he drops it first. And both free throws good for Green. And the Clippers have possession. It's a one-point game. Morris, a screen on Irving. Down low, kicks it to George. Pass to Zubac. Now Morris. And a nice finish on the layup. Morris has got 5 points now this quarter.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
That concludes. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. We've got Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Doncic in at the one spot. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Doncic up top, pounded by Westbrook. Doncic passes to Irving. Back to Doncic. Irving with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Kyrie has the total package. He can drive it right, left, step back, and hit a jumper. Hard for any defender to contest this shot without fouling.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
George passes to Leonard. Pass to Morris. It's stolen by Doncic. Irving finds Kleber. Blocked. Leonard outside. That shot is off. Green with the defensive effort. The Mavericks trailing. Irving with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Irving gets it to go. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
Ever so close. Needed that one to go down.
The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Kleber outside. Back to Green. Doncic outside. Out to Kleber. Outside Irving. Green in the post. Leonard defending. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. And that comes off the assist by Green. Irving's got 19 points.
On offense, Kyrie Irving is so crafty. He keeps finding ways to get around the D.
Kleber with a steal. Irving with it. Guarded now by George. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Westbrook. Morris for three. On target from range. And the Clippers lead by 3.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And stolen by Leonard.
2 minutes remaining in the
Morris left side.
2 minutes.
Spins. From the arc. The Clippers rebound. Zubac finds Westbrook. Now Zubac. Powell covers. 5 to shoot. Oh, there's the alley. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Irving. Pass to Powell. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Zubac. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Westbrook outside. Now here's Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Irving, the pass to Powell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Shooting 2.
And so Powell nails them both.
Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a one-possession game.
George outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Westbrook. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Shakes him. And he sinks it. And that one brings them within 1.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Outside, Green. George against Kleba. Pass to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Back to Kleba. Here's Powell to take the lead. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Now George. And the jam by George.
No moment is ever too big for Paul George. He remains confident in the clutch.
Irving for 3. Oh, bangs home the 3. Oh, an enormous 3-pointer. Pass to Westbrook. Now here's Zubac. Here's Leonard. Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Maxi Kleba out there with Green. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. Leonard with a screen on Powell. Morris passes to Leonard. And stolen by Green. Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Doncic hits them both. Los Angeles has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. George passes to Morris. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside for Green. Kleba outside. Doncic outside. Pass to Powell. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
there's been an emphasis on ball movement. He's been a major catalyst. You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Doncic passes to Powell, outside for Green. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Powell. George with a steal. In transition, here come the Clippers. Morris for three. Zubac with a screen on Irving. For three, George. Zubac passes to George. Back to Zubac. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Green. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Here's Kleba. And a miss there on the triple.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Pass to George. Back to Westbrook. Out to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Morris, a screen on Green. Leonard passes to Morris. It counts! And the foul! It'll go on Maxi Kleba.
Defensive foul.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Dallas is shooting a solid 47%. And they doubled up Doncic. Powell outside. Pass to Kleba. To the paint. And it's Doncic missing. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
What willpower from Russell Westbrook, doing whatever it takes to find a shot.
And it's hammered home by Green.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
And it's the Clippers ball. The lead is 2.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
And stolen by Leonard. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
And stolen by Leonard. And the jam by George. And now an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. Doncic outside. Pass to Kleba. Launches it. That shot off. So the Clippers win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.